Hey guys, Alex Fedotoff here, and in this video I wanted to tell you why I don't manage my Facebook ads, right? So, I make videos about Facebook ads and basically the stuff that currently works for us in our business. But for quite some time now, I don't actually hands-on manage my ads every single day in the Ads Manager. Right, and this video will probably be the best fit for people who are already at let's say 6 figures per month at least level, because I see the mistake that a lot of entrepreneurs making is that even though they might be doing very good numbers with their business, they still continue to do, for example, managing Facebook ads or communicating with their suppliers and stuff like that. Now, there are many different ways of approaching that, obviously, right? And, for some people, it might be very efficient. If you haven't watched, for example, my interview with Moise Ali, who has grown his brand native basically by himself to the point where business was doing $250,000 per month, and he was basically doing everything, from support to managing ads, creating a better product, communicating with factories, shipping the product himself in the first, when he just first started. So at the beginning, you do that, right? At the beginning, you have to put that work into your business. But then as your business grows, and I would say the 6 figures per month, if you're at that point, I would start thinking how you can streamline that part and how you can either outsourcing is a different part, or just training the media buyer that would just take it over from you and just would take that, that part of the business and kind of start to figure that out. Obviously at the beginning you have to train them, right? There's no way around that. You have to understand kind of the main process, what matters in ads, right? And all of those things. But the main kind of mistake that I see a lot of entrepreneurs are making is that, they're doing $100, $150, $200,000 per month, and they're sitting in their ads 6 hours a day or 10 hours a day and just trying to optimize this lookalike audience, this little thing. So if you're at that point, I would highly recommend you train someone to take it over from you and just free up your time that you can dedicate for actually growing your business. Now, if you, for example, operate dropshipping business, this is kind of how I think about all of this, where to dedicate your time, right? Because let's say you're at that point, you're doing good numbers, and you want to just evolve to the next level. Let's say you want to go from 6 figures per month to 7 figures per month. Now, it's difficult to go to 7 figures per month if you still do a lot of this stuff, manual stuff, and just on a daily basis by yourself. You have to streamline that, right? So ads might be one of those things that you kind of you obviously control because that's a big part of the business. But the way to think about it is, let's say in e-commerce business, dropshipping business, right? There are only a few moving parts, right? So there's a product, obviously, that you choose to sell, or products. Then there is the conversion, right? Obviously, that's important part. So whether your website converts, so that part of the business. And then there's the ads, right? Pretty much there are 3 main parts. So if product is good, people are buying it, then the conversion and the ads, right? So what is the biggest influential part? If you think about it, the biggest part, where you make the most money, one thing that has the biggest leverage for your business is actually finding the product in the first place, right? So doing the product research, understanding the market, what market wants, how to position certain products. And second is, how do you actually sell the product? How do you put it on the website? How do you position the website? How do you build the website so it actually converts and gets you buyers, right? And so if those 2 things are good, then the ads kind of that's another that thing that just plugs into that. So when thinking where to allocate your time, right? Let's say you do $100, $150, $200,000 per month. So where do you actually allocate your time? If the biggest impact on your business can be done with, let's say, finding another product. Let's say you have one product store that does good numbers, then you would just allocate your time, instead of managing the ads, you would allocate the time to training someone, streamlining your reverse engineering your thought process, how you manage the ads on a day-to-day basis, so then it can be taken over from you, and then dedicating that time once that part is taken care of, like more or less your media buyer knows what to do, 6-7 days a week, he's monitoring the ads. You can rely on him or her. I have some training on how to find the good media buyers, and probably I'll shoot another video on that topic specifically. But then I don't manage my ads because we have an amazing team that does that for me, right? And so when you do that, you would just kind of take that part of the business, like someone else would help you do that, then your thoughts and your time that you invest in your business goes into finding the actual products, finding the offers that you can sell, right? And so it goes for those type of things that would have the biggest impact on your business long term. So if you find a good product, the product might be worth $1, $2, $3 million to your business long term, right? So finding the product and actually figuring out that initial process on how to sell that product is one of those very high leverage things that you could do in your business, right? So if you started scaling the product, let's say you've done $20, $30, $50,000 per month, but you see a lot of potential with that product, and probably finding another product won't be the best approach. The best approach in that case in particular will be to optimize everything about the existing product, maybe optimizing the conversion so you're actually getting better returns and better profitability, so you can scale the product to $100, $150, $200,000 per month first, generate some good cash flow, streamline that part of the business, and then move on to another product. So that's another mistake that I see entrepreneurs are making when they get something to work with decent results, $20, $30, $50,000 per month, but instead of just optimizing that, they're just let's just jump on another product, and then they have 10 different products converting so-so, and their ads working so-so, and then just jumping from product to product to product. So there's a sweet spot in there, right? There's a sweet spot. First, you have to optimize what's working in your business, right? If something works, maybe there are a few adjustments, right? So for example, we are utilizing the hyper profit optimization framework in our businesses and also with our clients to have, the best, to optimize everything for conversion, make sure everything converts well, and then we move on to the next projects, right? And now that part of the process is also taken care of by our team members. So all of those things kind of gradually you just put people in place, but you have to think about this critically. For example, if you've been running e-commerce business or a drop shipping business for 3, 6, 12 months and you're still managing your ads, then there is probably something off, right? And your business does good numbers and probably something is off, right? And that part is actually finding someone who you can train to take that over from you, to take that part, so you can train them and you have more time to dedicate to higher leverage things. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Just let me know, because I'm curious what you guys think about this topic. If you are at good numbers, $100, $200, $500,000 per month, how do you structure your team? How do you manage your ads? So I'm curious to know how you guys are approaching that. And thank you for watching, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're looking for help scaling your e-commerce business, being in community of 7, 8 figure entrepreneurs, people who are scaling brands and people who are scaling e-commerce stores, then there should be a link below this video that you can apply for, and we'll see how we can help you, how we can plug you into our resources and the community of people that would help you to blow up and just change your perspective on how you run your business. So this is it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.